Everybody, welcome to Weekly Trash, the safe place to cleanse your mind, body, and soul of all that trash you consume this week so you can consume some more tomorrow. I'm your host, Josie Van Dyke, and today we have a TikTok star, a legend, 2 million on TikTok, Whitney Leavitt, everyone. Woo!
Again, I don't know about a star.
No, you're
or
a star.
a legend.
I had to hurry and unmute you because that was our second take because the first time I introduced you and then it was like, oh, just kidding, can't hear her. So hi.
It's pregnancy brain.
Oh my gosh, pregnancy brain this time around is so real.
It's the worst.
I'm getting dumber every day.
Yeah.
The amount of spelling errors, the things I do.
Things you have to get done. I'm
pretty sure one time I left my remote in my refrigerator. And I was like, where is it? And I couldn't find it. It was in my refrigerator.
I love it.
So it's been an interesting pregnancy. But I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you. Thank you for having
so
me.
excited.
I'm excited. This is my first podcast ever.
I feel honored that
Wow.
it's your first podcast.
Thank you.
And congrats on 2 million on TikTok just recently.
Thank you. I feel like I've been at 1.9 for so long. And then finally
you hit it.
I hit it.
That is insane.
And it's a beautiful number.
It's a beautiful number. It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Like that is so many people.
I know. It's crazy.
But let's get to know you. We do a dumpster deep dive all about Whitney before we take out trash. We're going to start from the very beginning.
Okay.
Where did you grow up?
I actually grew up in Utah. I grew up in Utah County, Orem, my whole life.
And you come from a big family, small family?
So I actually grew up I had foster siblings.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, so I had a massive family. My mom was a foster mom.
Gotcha.
So I constantly had kids coming in and out. But biologically, there's 5 of us.
That's still a lot too.
But it was so funny. One time, my mom... Actually, no, I did it for her for Mother's Day. I went through to see how many kids she had fostered, and it's over 100 kids that she had fostered. Oh my gosh. So we always
Was there a certain age gap that she mostly fostered?
She actually tried to keep it with whatever age we were at, just so we get along. I don't know.
Go to the same schools.
Yeah. Until my mom had like a huge age gap from her last to her second to last. And so then it was just usually teenagers.
Gotcha.
Because everybody wanted the babies. Nobody wanted to take in, which is so sad.
Yeah. Does she still do it?
No, she doesn't do it anymore.
Is your mom a single mom?
No.
Okay. So your mom and dad are married.
Yes.
They did it together, but your mom's at home with them.
Yes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And my mom was like the foster parent. Like, yeah, it's my dad too, but it was mainly my mom.
Your mom.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah. I love that. We actually
really
worked with Brighter Futures, which is a foster care system here in Utah for Christmas. We did like a donation thing with them.
Oh, that's so cool.
Because they need it. It's a hard thing to do. And
it is a hard thing. And I also think that it's not talked enough about of growing up in it too.
Yeah.
Because you just see so much. There's good and bad. I always say like, I feel like I am who I am today because of that.
Yeah.
So blessings, but I kind of feel like if I were to go back in time, I'd do some things differently. I think in high school, I was definitely embarrassed.
Really?
Yeah. Like I did not want to be associated with any of my foster siblings. Like, yeah.
Were any of them troubled? Like bad kids?
Oh, all of them.
All of them?
Every single one of them.
So that's hard.
It was hard. And any high school kid, I was just stupid and embarrassed.
Well, yeah, you're a teenager. Yeah. You're not understanding that they've been through hell.
Right.
And like giving them grace because that's not in your mindset. You're just like an angsty teenager. Like,
and I'd say majority of the time, the reason they're in foster care is because of their parents, not because of themselves.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, are you close with any of them still?
I actually am. I'm closest with the ones who have been with us the longest. So like, I'd say there's about 5 of them. And it's like once it passed that like 5-year mark that they were with us, it's like, okay, like you're like part of the family.
Did you guys ever adopt any of them?
Actually, my mom tried when I was probably in like elementary school. She tried adopting twins.
Okay.
And everything was going great. And then she had them for about 5 months. First of all, the adoption process is like an absolute nightmare. I had no idea. Yeah. And I still don't really know a lot about it, but from what I do know, it's just a nightmare. And nothing was totally finalized, but like 99% there.
Yeah.
And the mom took them back.
Came back.
And that just destroyed my mom because my mom took them in as her own. And at the time, she was also trying to get pregnant. That's why there's that huge gap.
Gotcha.
But so she didn't even dabble in it again.
She was like, that was too much for my heart to take.
She was like, that was traumatic. Yeah.
Yeah. That's, well, yeah, when you are so close for them to be yours.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden,
they're infants.
Yeah.
They were like brand new babies. So she was like, these are my kids.
Yeah. That's really hard.
Yeah, it is.
That's hard. You were a dancer though.
Yeah.
Did you dance in college?
I did.
You did? Where'd you go?
BYU.
You went to BYU? Were you a cougarette?
No, I didn't do cougarettes. I majored in fine arts.
Okay.
And my emphasis was in contemporary modern dance. So cougarette's like so much more jazzy.
Yeah.
And I studied more of the art of it.
Which is interesting because your TikTok is so much
I know.
more booty rocking everywhere.
It's so much more.
Yeah.
But looking back, I actually wish I didn't go to BYU. I wish I went to like U of U or something, just because BYU has so much restrictions on what we could and couldn't do.
Okay.
As far as like with dance.
Yeah.
But my degree was worthless, but it was a great experience.
So you graduated?
Yeah, I did. I got my bachelor's in it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Would you ever be a dance teacher or like start a dance studio?
I did actually throughout when I was going to school. That's like how I made money is I would teach dance. So fun. Loved it. Would never own a studio ever.
Yeah. Why not?
It's an absolute nightmare. Have you ever seen Dance Moms?
No.
That's literally how it is. Quite literally.
I refuse. Like my daughter's in dance right now.
Where is she dancing?
She just goes to AED. It's just in Draper,
AED.
American. I don't even.
Are they newer?
Dance. No, they're not like. I don't think they're super into competition.
Oh, okay, that's why.
That's probably why.
Yeah, I grew up in a competition
because
studio.
you went to
the dance club.
Dance club.
Yeah.
And I've been tempted just because I think my daughter's talented because,
Yeah.
I'm her mom. And I'm like, she's really good at dance. She's 4. I'm like, I think she could be a cougarette.
Yeah.
But I don't want to deal with the dance moms.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in me. I think it would ruin my mental health.
Yeah.
And I think I don't want to ruin my daughter's mental health.
Yeah. It's 1,000% a commitment.
Yeah.
And once you're in, it's so hard to leave.
Do you feel like it was hard on you ever mentally?
I always thrive in like community settings. That's why I fell in love with Mom Talk.
Yeah.
Going to BYU, fell in love with dance teams. Like I thrive in like a community of that, of like creating something. And so I loved it. I loved every single minute of it. It's funny. The only times I didn't love it is when parents would get involved. But it was just the kids. We had so much fun. But it's
really,
like,
there was never any drama?
Oh, yeah, there was drama, but nowhere near as when a parent would get involved.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that so crazy when grown adults also like bully little kids?
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
And even in soccer, I was bullied by moms.
It's so sad.
And I'm a mom now. Yeah. And I'm like,
let's break the cycle.
But I can't, like, who does that?
I know.
You have to be a sick, twisted person to be like, I'm going to pick on this 14-year-old and call her a slut. Yeah. Because that's literally what my life was.
They literally called you a slut?
Yeah. One of the moms. Oh, I hate her. She's a witch. And everyone who knows.
Wait, did you grow up in Utah?
Yes.
Where in Utah?
I grew up in Draper.
So you went to?
I went to Alta.
Okay.
But this was club soccer. So you know how like there's high school dance and then there's high school soccer. Club. Yeah. Club's like more serious than high school.
It is.
High school's like fun and games. Yeah. Club and like
and it's the same thing. It's the same thing with any sport.
Yes. Yeah. Like that's where it gets really serious because you have like college opportunities on the line and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So did you get a scholarship for dance?
No, I didn't. No.
So,
I did not get a scholarship for dance. It's quite literally a miracle I even got into BYU Provo. I got 15 on the ACT.
Okay, what was your GPA?
Oh, my GPA was great. It was like 3.75.
Okay.
Like great GPA. But I went to LDSBC. They don't even call it LDSBC anymore.
Is that
in Salt Lake City?
School? What is that?
It's like a Mormon school in Salt Lake, but they don't call it that anymore.
Okay. I actually think my cousin goes there.
What is it called now?
I don't know.
They changed the name. I don't know why they changed it. Then I went from LDSBC to BYU Hawaii. That was
I almost went
so
to BYU
fun.
Hawaii.
The worst time in college I've ever had because you just want to go out and play.
Well,
like the worst grades. Exactly. And then I went on a mission.
You did?
I did. And then thank God I got into BYU Provo after.
They're like, she went on a mission.
So she can go to Provo.
Yeah. She can go to the one and the only.
Exactly.
Isn't that interesting how BYU Idaho is like, okay, you go to BYU Idaho, like, so you couldn't get into BYU Provo?
That's exactly what it is.
And then BYU Hawaii is like, oh, so like you could afford to live in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Cool. But like BYU Provo is like the holy grail.
Which is so funny because my husband went to BYU Idaho and he told me, and he went to Provo. Yeah. And he said, Idaho is just so much more fun. Well, so much more fun than Provo is. He's like, because you're so secluded from literally everything. Like you just have you create such great friendships. Yeah. Like he's still friends with people.
I feel like that's kind of like Utah State.
Yes. I've heard Utah State is so fun. Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah.
So you served a mission.
Yeah.
Where did you serve?
Georgia. Atlanta.
Georgia.
The Bible Belt.
I love the name Georgia for
That's
a girl.
So pretty.
I think it's so cute.
It is. It's pretty.
How was your mission experience?
It was great. I loved my mission experience. I loved where I went. I feel like I learned a lot more about the Bible. Like I feel like I didn't know anything about the Bible growing up in Utah. I only knew about the Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
But I also appreciated it because I left this bubble. Yeah. And I was like, oh, like you can actually be a good person and not be Mormon. Totally. And I didn't know that. I thought if you weren't Mormon, you're going to hell and you're not a good person. Yeah. It's just so funny because that was just my take on it. Like just growing up in this culture, everyone in your school's Mormon, everyone in your dance studio is Mormon, like everyone's Mormon. You just assume it. And then you go to a place and you're like, you're living there and you're like, wow, like these are great people.
And they don't know who Joseph Smith is.
No. And they don't need to know.
Yeah.
If they love God and they're a great person, great.
Because that's like right on the Bible Belt.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah.
Very much you're dealing with the Baptists and the Lutherans and all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Very much Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went the whole time? You didn't come home early or anything?
No, I didn't.
And when you came home, how soon did you meet your husband?
When I came home, let's see, about a year and a half. And then I met Connor.
So you would have been like 21, 22?
I would have been, let's see, 20. I don't want people to know my age.
How old are you?
I don't want to say. It's my long living thing that I will not.
Oh, is that like a thing on TikTok that like people don't know how old you are?
No, just for me. I don't want people to know because I'm significantly older.
No, you're not.
Than these
I think
women.
I know how old you are.
No.
I'm like pretty sure I do.
Okay, whatever. I'll say it. How old do you think I am?
I think you're 30.
I turned 30 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not old.
It's so old.
That's not old.
Oh, I don't
okay, compared
30.
to like Michaela Matthews, who's literally like
16.
22 and has 20 children. Like, okay.
I know.
But that is not old. I'm 27. Yeah. My husband's 30.
I loved 27. It's a great age.
I'm pumped to be 30.
Everybody says that your 30s are just phenomenal.
30, 40,
so
thriving.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also like not. It's like weird. It's like this. I'm having a fight within myself. Like I don't want to turn 30, but I'm excited.
When's your birthday?
May 12th.
So it's coming.
It's really close.
Are you gonna do something big?
Oh yeah, we're going to Vegas.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, there's a group of us going to Vegas. We're gonna go do Magic Mike live show.
And you're Magic Mike girly. We'll talk about that because you went to London, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And had a whole experience. Yeah. You got the full shebang.
Oh, I got the full show.
And I need to hear all about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you meet your husband.
Yeah.
A year and a half after.
Mm-hmm.
Was it love at first sight?
No. It was friendship at first sight because I had just gotten out of, long story short, we were actually set up.
Okay.
But I served in his family's home.
Yes, because he's from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
I actually met him if anybody wants to know. I met him before I met Whitney at Thanksgiving Point like 4 days ago. And I interviewed him right there on the spot. We had a whole conversation. It was great. He's awesome.
Meant to be. But yeah, we had a mutual friend and that friend wanted to take out my girlfriend and he wanted me to come. But at the time, stupid boy just dumped me. Thank God though. That would have never worked out. Yeah.
It all happened for a reason.
Yeah. Honestly, it was a blessing because at the time, all my friends were getting married. I'm ranting, but at the time, all my friends were
ranting show.
Okay,
please
good.
Rant.
All my friends were getting married, and I just immediately felt pressured that, like, I need to go get married, like right now, like,
because you would have been 20, 22, 23 now that we established that you're.
I was
30?
23.
You're 23
at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I hope my daughter's over the age of 23 when she gets married.
Oh, I just think it's so fun. I was like, wow, like I was still so young. Anyways, so glad that didn't work out because I found Connor.
Yeah.
Anyways, we were set up on a blind date and it was just so fun because we had so much to talk about because I knew his whole family. But my friend bailed on the double date. Oh. So I told Connor, I said, I know we were like purely support couple for them. Like we don't have to go. And he still took me out.
And where'd you guys
go?
Fun.
We went rafting on the Provo River.
You guys seem very like outdoorsy, travel people.
Yeah, we love it.
I'm so not like you guys at all.
Well, maybe come with us and we'll show you how to do it right.
No, it would be a good time, but I would be the person like, oh, there's dirt. Oh, there's a bug. Like I'm so not nature girly.
You need to take a step out in Utah though because
it's beautiful. I live
so
in the most beautiful state. I should be more outdoorsy.
Yeah.
But I'm just not.
That's okay.
That's okay. How'd you get started in social media?
It was actually right after I had Sedona, I went through major postpartum depression. Like, who the hell am I?
Yep.
What the hell am I doing with my life?
Yep.
I've just felt so lost, and I felt like my only purpose was being a mom. And that's just not what I wanted for myself. I wanted more than that. That's just how I've always been.
Yeah.
And I think I read this article about how much like Charlie D'Amelio and like Addison Rae were making on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I just need to like shake my ass on this app and I get to make like a shit ton of money.
I can do that.
I can do that. So in the beginning, I really was committed.
Yeah.
It wasn't like fun and games. It was like, no, like this is what I want. Like I'm going to make it happen. And I probably did that for about 2 years until I feel like I was like, okay, I've like really gained an audience and I'm like so happy with where I'm at right now. I love the audience I have and their support and everything. I mean, you always still want to grow.
Totally.
But I'm just like so content right now. Yeah.
You definitely have the booty shaken down.
Thanks.
You're incredible.
Thanks.
Because you're obviously a dancer. So maybe you can like teach me some moves.
Absolutely.
Teach me how to twerk. You and your husband do videos. They're amazing.
Thanks.
Do you ever get like pushback for shaking your booty in this Utah bubble we live in?
It's funny. I did in the beginning until people are just like, this is Whitney. Like, this is just how it is. And I also think there's different ways that you can approach twerking. Yeah. Right? Like I could be wearing a thong and
you should. More views.
Different platform.
OnlyFans.
I'm just kidding.
OnlyFans. Hop on it.
I just think there's like, it's weird. I feel like I take more of like a fun. Yeah. Playsy. Like I still feel sexy, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I don't want it to come across where it's like, you want to have sex with me right now. Does that make sense?
No, totally.
Okay.
Well, and I've appreciated that you throughout every body shape, because we're going to talk about body.
Yeah.
You've kind of I feel like as an outsider have embraced every body shape you've been in. Postpartum, pregnant. Mm-hmm. You were doing the belly dances after a baby. You were doing it before a baby. You were doing it after a baby. Yeah. And I really appreciate that. I think a lot of people do too. Have you always been that way, embracing your body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that doesn't mean I've never like not struggled with it.
Yeah.
But I've just always been happier when I do just embrace it. Like this is just what I have. It's a gift, and I'd hate to like have 10 years go down the line and be like, oh, like have you seen those videos when it's like, when I was 20, I thought I was fat, and then I like see a picture and it's like, how did I think that? And I was like, I don't want that. I never want that. And I don't want that for my kids either.
I love that. And right now you're kind of going through a weight loss journey. Mm-hmm. You are partnered with Weight Watchers.
Yes.
Right?
Right now, yeah.
And then you're also on it's not Ozempic, but it's
not Ozempic, but it's the same thing. It's called semaglutide.
Semaglutide.
Yeah, but everybody says Ozempic. So that must be Ozempic is my guess is the most popular one. Yeah. But people call it Hollywood's secret.
Yeah, and I'm going on it. Like the minute this baby leaves my vagina, you're gonna start injecting. Like
I love it.
I guess when I'm done breastfeeding, because I don't think you can do it breastfeeding.
I don't know. I would say though, the only reason that I think you wouldn't is because
the calories,
but also the sugars. It's breaking down sugars.
Okay.
And isn't there a lot of sugar in breast milk?
Well, honestly, my breast milk is basically water, so
okay.
It probably would taste the same to them. Okay. I'd be like, this is gross. Like, give me formula. But we talk about embracing your body and how you loved it. So what made you want to do the drug and go on Weight Watchers? And I have another question. You don't have to answer. But some people are like, is it weird that she's promoting Weight Watchers, but she's also taking a
Ozempic
drug?
Yeah. Those two are not correlated at all.
Yeah.
I started Weight Watchers. I partnered with them, and I got really into this weight loss journey. Like, I was feeling great, doing great. Like, I got really excited until I felt like there was like a halt. And everybody go check out Rise Rejuvenation Center. They're the best.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah. And there's a nurse practitioner there where I sat down and we were just consulting. And my thyroid, I have hyperthyroidism, and it just jacks up
your hormones.
My hormones.
Yeah.
And I'm just retaining all of this weight. And she was actually the one that suggested, she's like, I really think that you'd love this, even if you just did it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And just, let me know your thoughts on it. And I've loved it, but I've also hated it.
Really? And what's made you hate it?
I've loved the weight loss. I've hated how I felt on it.
Really? What do you feel like?
You constantly have diarrhea.
Oh, well, I already have that. So.
Oh, okay. Great. You're nauseous. I feel like I'm easily irritable, but it's probably because it's also suppressing my appetite.
Yeah.
So I'm weaning off it right now, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it anymore. But I'm actually meeting with someone who's like, she's so awesome. Her name's Hannah Porter. She's in Los Angeles, and she'll like create like a meal. Oh, you know, okay.
Yeah, I know her.
And she's like creating a meal plan with me because I don't want to get off of this.
Right.
And then gain all this weight back.
Because that's the big question.
Terrifying. Yeah.
That's the big question that everyone has because it's kind of a newer thing for weight loss. It's been around for a while for diabetics, but not for weight loss. And so people are like, okay, so what happens when you get off of it? Yeah. Just like how if you get off keto or if you get off a paleo diet or any kind of strict form of eating and then all of a sudden you aren't doing that anymore.
Basically, how it was described to me is you definitely want to wean off it. The weaning off, I don't understand. But if you do gain that weight back, it's because you're no longer suppressing your appetite. It's because you're all of a sudden eating or maybe eating more, which I have a very like binge eating personality.
Me too.
That I hate so much, but I'm working on it. It's getting better.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's just like what your relationship is with food. And I'm still trying to get a healthier relationship. So I've loved Ozempic. I love the 2 months I've been on it. I can't believe how much weight I've lost.
How much have you lost?
I've lost 20 pounds.
That's insane.
It is insane. And almost to a point though where I'm like, I almost like don't feel healthy though.
You feel like you're like, this doesn't look like me?
Not that it doesn't look like me, but like your appetite is so suppressed. It's almost a little scary.
Well, because I've heard, I literally know like a million people that are on it. Yeah. That they have 3 bites of food and they feel sick.
That's exactly right. You want to throw up. Or you're going to go shit on the toilet. Yeah. You know, and
and that doesn't seem like a very healthy
relationship. It's not. And
it's like the pros and cons. Like, yeah, I'm losing weight and I feel good. Yeah. But also this is kind of like anorexia basically.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I don't want that. I don't want that at all. So I am scared to go off it because obviously my appetite won't be suppressed anymore. But again, I've been meeting with Hannah Porter and we're just creating a plan and I just hope that it stays sustained and I don't just like immediately gain these 20 pounds back.
Yeah. Well, macros are a huge like thing. And I tracking macros is also can be dangerous if you like are a control freak. See, I'm also a binger. I like to binge. I'd struggled with eating disorders my whole life. Yeah. Before I got pregnant, I was on phentermine. Have you heard of phentermine? No. Which maybe is a better alternative to Ozempic. It's basically just an appetite suppressant. Oh, okay. But I still was able to eat a good amount of food. I was losing weight at a very normal pace.
That's awesome.
And I didn't have any weird side effects. So I loved it. And it made me feel like I was in control over my binging.
That's awesome.
Which is like the number one thing that I struggle with is binging as well. Yeah. Just like I'm never full. Yeah. So maybe you could look at phentermine if like you want something that kind of helps. But I love that you are so honest about your experience with it. Cause I think a lot of people want to shy away and be like, I'm not on it or I'm on it, but like I still eat like 2,000 calories and I'm like, cause no you don't.
There's no, like if you eat 2,000 calories, like tell me what you're doing because I will, and then I will be throwing it all up. Yeah. And so I'm grateful for the weight I lost, but I'm getting off it. I'm not going to take it anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see
how Me too. I want to get more toned.
Get bulked.
Yeah. I want to get more toned. I want to keep the weight off that I've lost, which is it's crazy too. I also feel like my muscles are like deteriorating.
Well, you probably can't really work out that great because you're so tired.
Yeah, like I have like no energy.
Like you do your dance video and you're like, freak, I'm done.
Yeah, that's literally today. Yeah. Because that is me. Like I'm energetic and I'm excited. Yeah. And, you know, and so when you said that, I was like, yeah, it's because I did one TikTok dance today and I'm
worn out. What have you eaten today?
I've had
You're like an almond.
I've had 2 Brazil nuts. No, I'm just kidding. I've eaten fairly decent today, actually. Okay. But it's because I'm weaning off. I'm starting to lower my dose. It's just a weekly shot that you take. But March is the 3rd month that I would be on it.
Gotcha.
So I did it January, February.
And then lose 20. That's insane.
It's insane, but also like it really scares me to completely get off it because, you know, what if I get it all back?
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a body positive drug. Like
no, I don't think it's not. And I'm which just sucks because so many people ask me about it, especially on TikTok, because people are recognizing that like, viral. Oh, wow, like you're losing so much weight. And I'm like, I know, but I mean, if you want to do this, great. But I just want you to know I've literally been sick for 2 months. Yeah. Like I haven't felt like myself.
Yeah. Like, it's not like the healthiest route or like the
No.
best for your mental health or
No.
just like how you feel day to day.
Yeah.
But if your goal is just to lose weight, it's going to do that.
Oh, absolutely. But
there's side effects.
There's side effects, and I'm also curious. Like, I'm just so curious to know what happens when I'm just completely off of it.
Yeah.
Like how I'm going to eat, how I'm going to feel. I know I'm going to have more energy.
Yeah.
Because I am going to be eating more, but I really just don't want that binging. But it's just so crazy because then you think about it and then it makes you want to do it more. So.
Nope. Totally. Totally agree. Totally agree. And it's something that we just have to like work through.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work. And probably taking Ozempic doesn't help. And like taking phetamine doesn't help, but it's just like the toxic way of thinking like it does help, but really it's probably not
and that's
helping.
another thing because literally every day Connor was like, you just need to stop taking it.
Yeah.
But I was so hooked on, but look how much weight I'm losing.
Oh, I'm sure. It's like a high when you get on the scale and it's like another pound.
Oh, yeah. Like I'd weigh myself and I'd be like, I literally just lost 10 pounds. Like I'd be in the hotel because we were traveling for a little bit. Yeah. I'm like, this is crazy. Like,
yeah. Especially if your whole life you feel like you were holding on to weight and trying to lose it and then you're not.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's coming off and you're like, finally, like I've been trying and doing all the things.
It's such a mind fuck because I'm like, wow, I love how I look in clothes. But then like you close my eyes, I'm like, but like, how do I feel?
Yeah.
It's a mind fuck. But
it's a mind fuck.
Yeah.
But I think that'll help a lot of people listening realize it's not the happy pill. It's not going to change your life and make your life better.
Yeah. And you know, if you need to try it through like,
have your own experience.
Yeah, have your own experience. Like, go for it. But there's not one person I haven't talked to that's been on it that like hasn't had like the shits and nausea and everything that I just said.
Yeah. No, everyone I've talked to has been like,
oh, my friend got off it because she was severely depressed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how many more stories come out about the after effects.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just like everyone's doing it.
Oh my God, you're losing so much weight.
You're so skinny. I mean, if you see somebody that's skinny right now, you know that they're taking that.
Well, especially because, and I wasn't going to lie. I was like,
no.
It's been 2 months and I've already lost all of this weight.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that
I didn't
like
go
me
get
just
lipo.
counting my calories. Yeah. Or me just counting my calories off of Weight Watchers is doing that. I've loved Weight Watchers. It's been great, but obviously
it can only do so much.
Right. Yeah.
And again, everyone on social media notices, so you probably get questions about it and it's like, I can't beat around the bush. Like, here we go.
Yeah.
Some other things that people notice with social media besides everything is you kind of had this little interesting incident happen in your marriage.
Yeah.
Where Connor was on TikTok or Tinder.
Yeah.
TikTok and Tinder.
Yeah.
And he kind of addressed it on you did a YouTube video on it. He was very brave and very vulnerable and shared, you know, his reasoning, his past.
Yeah.
But I want to know how you felt. Like, what was going on in your head when this happened? How did you find out?
Yeah.
And just kind of walk me through that situation.
Yeah. So we're actually almost coming up on a year of like when it actually happened.
Yeah.
And we were in Hawaii. We weren't living there at the time. We were just there. We were just there on vacation.
Yeah.
We were in Hawaii and I saw this girl make a TikTok of, oh my God, like look who I saw on Tinder. I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
Cause I trust
like,
Connor and I'm like, yeah, like there's no way. So I showed him as a joke. Like, look how funny this is. Like, cause it was a picture of him like when he was so young, like in high school.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, somebody like got these off your Facebook or something, or
made a fake Tinder.
Exactly. And literally that evening, he's like, you need to call because we were staying in an Airbnb and all my family was there. He's like, you need to call your sister over and we just like need to like go out and chat. And he just let it all out. Everything.
Wow.
The porn, the Tinder, probably the most traumatizing time in my life, only because I would have never in a million years.
Yeah, you thought you knew someone.
Right. But it's funny because I look back on not my marriage now, but before then, and noticed things. Like, we didn't have the healthiest relationship. Like, my marriage has never been better right now. Like, when we would go to therapy, he would literally say, you need to divorce that marriage you had, and you're, like, getting remarried. I thought it'd been kind of fun to, like, actually, like, get remarried.
Hey, you know? Guys should do, like, vow renewals in Hawaii.
Yeah, wouldn't that be so fun? Well, that's what people thought was funny too, because it happened in Hawaii, but then we moved to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? And I'm just like, we love that place. Like the place has nothing to do with that happening there. Yeah. So yeah, it all came out. In the moment, I just had no idea what to even do because we were in like the beginning of our vacation.
Yeah.
And we were there for 2 weeks. And so those 2 weeks, we just kind of played pretend. Yeah. Because I didn't want to tell my family. I didn't want to tell anyone. I like wasn't even processing it. I was like, I just had a baby. I'm in Hawaii with my family, like having a good time because my brother-in-law was graduating. Like we just pretended like until we got home. Then it was like back to reality. I mean, pretended to the best that we possibly could.
Because people were talking about it on the internet.
People were talking about it on the internet, but not to the extent until I admitted to it.
Yeah, because you could have easily said that wasn't actually him. Like there was no proof that it was
right, and that's what people
really him.
And that's what people were saying. Like this picture is from high school. Like 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 that didn't even bother me. Like I didn't even read anything. I actually have a rule for myself to never look at Reddit. Oh, and to this day, I have never looked at Reddit.
Yeah.
People will send me like screenshots.
Rude.
You know? And I'm just like, that's a boundary for me. Like I have no interest because that's just such a dark place.
1,000%.
So and I'd start filtering. You can filter on your TikTok certain words.
Yeah.
So I'd start filtering out the Tinder word. And then eventually people just forgot.
Yeah.
And during that time, we were just healing our marriage, deciding whether to stay, whether not to stay.
So divorce was on the table.
In the beginning, it wasn't for me. And I wonder if that's a Mormon thing. In the beginning, I was like, I have to fix
work
this.
through it.
I have to work through it. Like, that's just what I have to do. And it wasn't until my therapist said, like, you do realize you don't have to stay with him.
You have a choice.
Like, you have a choice. And it was so empowering for me. I was like, you're right. Like, I do have a choice.
Yeah.
Like, do I want a life with him or do I not? Do I want to work through this? Or like, I don't know why. It was just so enlightening for somebody to say that to me. And I appreciated that. So I did make that choice. I wanted to stay. I wanted to work through it. And we did. And we are. It is so funny because my intention when coming out to the internet had nothing to do with, like people were saying like, oh, she needs oh my God, what's
closure?
The word?
Validation?
No, validation. Yeah. She's needing validation from the internet. I'm just like, actually, I didn't have to do this at all.
Like we're great.
I did this because I wanted to show that we may look like the perfect couple, but this is me being in a vulnerable state and sharing with you that not every couple is perfect. Yeah. And if you want to work through something, like these are some hard things that we've worked through. And my marriage has never been better. Yeah. And I'm to this day just so grateful for it. But I actually took all those videos down.
Oh, really?
I took every single one of them down because it wasn't getting what I wanted it to get. Yeah. And I was like, Kate, this isn't good. This is good. Yeah. And it might take, it's still kind of high right now, but within the next year, everyone's going to forget.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it always happens. That's drama comes and goes. And yeah, like, I don't know if you heard the drama with my baby.
No. Oh, when you posted a dance video. Yes. And your baby had RSV.
Yeah.
I never saw it. I wasn't following along. I didn't even have TikTok then.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about it.
But that's what I mean. Like same thing. Like that's maybe once in a while you'll see that, but it's still kind of hot right now. And I know it's going to go away. So I'm not worried about it. And even if it didn't, like, I don't care.
You guys
don't
care.
Good. I made a choice to tell people, and I cannot tell you how many people flooded my DMs just saying like, thank you so much. Yeah. Like, I really appreciated this because everybody thinks that they're the problem, that everybody else's relationship is perfect. It's like, actually, no. Like, everybody's going through shit. Everybody.
And I agree that sometimes you got to hit rock bottom for it to be the best. I was like in the same boat where I look back at my marriage 5 years ago and I'm like, I didn't even realize how bad it was. Yeah. Until I'm at where I'm at now. And I'm like, it's so great. Yeah. Like, wow. Like,
do you know, I actually don't believe in rock bottom.
Oh, you don't believe in rock bottom?
No, I feel like it can always be worse.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. So what do we call that? Quicksand.
Outer darkness.
Quicksand. It just gets worse. It just, you never know how deep it can go.
You don't. And, I was just going to say something else, but I'm not going to say that.
Okay, don't say it.
But yeah, like people will say like, oh, I've hit rock bottom. Like, actually, like you haven't. Like it could be worse.
It always can be worse. Always. That's so true.
Yeah.
So you guys are good. Everything's good. And you guys have been traveling.
Oh yeah, we've been traveling so much, and we wanted to do that before we started filming for the show.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what my life's gonna look like when that happens.
Okay, because you brought up the show.
Yeah.
So it's happening.
Yes, 1,000%.
And do we have like dates?
We don't have dates right now because of certain circumstances with certain cast members.
Yes.
And so they're actually playing with the cast, maybe changing the cast.
Gotcha.
And so until that's defined, then that's when we'll start filming. But it will probably be within the next month.
So what you guys had already filmed, like the pilot or whatever, is that going to come out anytime soon? Or are they squashing that and just like starting over?
So the pilot, they're going to intertwine it with actual episodes, with the actual season. So yeah, we have the pilot filmed, but we don't have like actual episodes filmed yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's on hold just because of certain circumstances.
Right. So you'll be starting soon.
Yes.
And that's
I'm really excited. Yeah.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
So you guys wanted to get the traveling out and about because you can't do that.
Yeah. I just don't know what our life's going to look like after.
Yeah.
And it just like naturally worked out.
Yeah.
Because I got invited to go to
London.
London.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Got invited to go to London. Mike. And then we were just like, let's just like travel for like
with
a couple months with our kids.
Yeah.
And just always cherish that memory.
So how did you get invited to this Magic Mike thing?
Oh, it's so random. I opened my email because it wasn't even sent to like my manager's email that we both see. It was sent to like my personal one. So I thought it was a scam.
Right.
It was like, hi, like this is the Warner Brothers Studios. We're having a Magic Mike live show in London. We'd love to blah, 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 blah. Like do all this stuff for you. And so I forwarded it to my manager and I was like, look at this scam that I got today. She's like, no, like this is legit. Like this is real. And I was totally geeking out just because I've never like collaborated with such a big brand before, like Warner Brothers.
It's crazy.
So of course I was like, hell yes. And then we made a whole little travel adventure of it.
So you get there, you got to see the show.
Yes.
And
we saw the movie and the live show.
And the live show.
Yeah.
You got to like walk the carpet, get all glammed.
Yeah.
Did you know anybody there?
The only people that I knew there was Priya.
Okay.
I actually don't know her last name. Her Instagram handle is Queen City Trends.
Okay.
I only know her, but only like from social media, like never met her. And then Markel.
Okay.
Markel, I don't know his last name, but only through, like I've only seen them. Like we weren't even mutuals on social media, but then everyone else. And I just thought it was so crazy. Like we were the only Americans there.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they say why you?
No, I sure wish they did, but I'm so happy that I made that contact because they were like, yeah, whenever you want to go to premiere, let us know. I'm like, great.
All of them, please.
Yeah, every single one. I want to go to the Barbie one with Margot Robbie.
Oh my gosh.
Want to so badly.
I hope you do.
I know, me too.
I
can dress up and everything.
I'll be like your makeup artist or something.
Perfect.
Like
Josie's coming.
Like I can't do makeup, but like I'll do something. I'll be like your fanner. I'll fan you while you walk down the carpet.
I love it.
So you got like lap danced.
Yes.
How was that?
It was amazing. Was those dancers are so effing talented.
And they were the ones in the movie.
Yes. Which was even more cool.
Crazy.
Yeah. So talented, so professional.
Yeah.
So professional. It's not like I went to like a strip club.
Yeah.
So professional and God, they're like so ripped. Like so literally ripped. I showed Connor the video. He's like, what's their workout routine and what are they eating? Because I need to do that.
It's not Ozempic. I'll tell you that much.
Definitely not Ozempic.
Did you get to meet Channing Tatum?
No.
Was he there?
He wasn't at the London one. He was only at the one in Miami.
That's because I saw
pictures. Kind of sucks.
Because he was with Alex Earl. And I'm
yes.
like, that could have been you.
I know. It kind of sucks. I was like, why is he not want to go to London? And I'm like, it's probably because it's freezing.
Was it cold?
Oh, it was so cold. Yeah.
So after London, where'd you go to next?
After London, we went to, where did we go? We went to Israel.
Israel. And why Israel?
That's a very good question. We've always wanted to go to Israel. And we're like, well, we're right here. Let's just go to Israel. And actually, my parents tagged along.
Oh,
and
cool.
they met us there in Israel. My dad's like literally been his childhood dream to go to Israel.
Really?
So we actually invited them to come with us and stay
fun.
with us. And they were there for us for a week. We were there.
Because you went to Israel, you went to Portugal.
Yeah, we went from, okay. So rewind though. Really, actually, this trip started at Walt Disney World.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did.
It started at Walt Disney World.
TikTok.
And then we went to Miami. Then we went to London. And then Israel. And then Dubai. And then Portugal. And then back home.
Oh my goodness.
I know, it was insane.
I asked Connor at Thanksgiving point, I was like, your kids are troopers. Like, how did they do?
I know everybody says that, but I'm like, I guess I know nothing else because I feel like they did great.
Oh, I can't even go to St. George. Like, my son will not sleep anywhere but his bed.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, we went to Disneyland 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think I got 2 hours of sleep the weekend we were gone.
Oh my God.
And they won't even like snuggle you. Like, it has to be his bed, his room, his sheets, his sound machine, his everything.
He's particular. He's a picky one.
Oh, it's horrible.
Sorry.
It's horrible. I'm like, my husband is going on a golf trip and he was like, do you want to come? And I'm like, so I cannot sleep?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'd rather be home alone.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. I guess I'm grateful.
So what?
But they are particular with some things for sure. Like, I had to bring the sound machine. I had to bring their blankies. Like, they needed those things.
But they were good with like the food.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What was the best thing you ate?
They're called shawarma.
Shawarma?
Shawarma. It's in Israel. It's this mixed meat, tortilla, greasy deliciousness. I really don't even know what's in it, but it's so good. It's called
what was your favorite place you went?
Dubai, for sure.
It looks insane.
I told Connor, I said, out of all of these places, the only place that I'd go back to and visit is Dubai.
Really?
And I want to go when I'm a millionaire.
Yes.
I'm going to take my private jet. Yes. And we're just going to go, like, everyone there dressed to the nines. Everyone's driving a freaking Lamborghini.
So rich. Much money.
Rolls Royce. Like, just the wealthiest people, the most, first of all, Middle Eastern, so gorgeous. Those women just so beautiful. And I just want to go there. I want to go to that mall and just like want to go shopping.
And just live the life.
Yeah. And just have like guys hold my bags. I don't know.
And stay in like the richest. There's that hotel that has like a ski resort in the hotel.
Yes.
My friend stayed there.
Yeah.
And they stayed in one of the rooms and it was $15,000 a night.
I would have been like, where was my invite? I would have slept on the floor.
I couldn't even like afford to get to Dubai.
It is expensive.
Well, I could afford to get to Dubai like in coach, but I'm not going to Dubai in coach.
Yeah,
no, I won't go anywhere over 4 hours in coach.
Yeah,
no, thank you.
Yeah,
which is why I don't go anywhere. I act so bougie. I'm like, that is why I only go to California. Everybody,
I love it.
Well, I'm jealous. It looked really fun.
It was so fun,
but I'm also not jealous because I don't know if I could handle all of like the culture shock. Like. Yeah. Was there any part of you that's like, oh, I'm overwhelmed? Like I feel or not safe or you feel stressed of where you are, language barriers?
The only time I felt that was in Israel. And I felt like it was because it's so segregated there, men and women, that when we did have to separate, I didn't know where to meet up because we didn't have service. We didn't have a phone or anything. So it's just like, all right, we'll just say a prayer and rock, paper, scissors. Anxiety. It was terrifying. And I'd always leave the kids with Connor because I trusted that more than leaving them with me. So that's the only culture shock I really had was when we went to Israel.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just a control freak. So like traveling to multiple places in like the same span gives me anxiety. Like I need to come home, make my new checklist. Yeah. Pack my new suitcase and then go to a new place.
Honestly, I think if I wasn't doing the show, we would keep it up. Kind of like the Bucket List family.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are those kind of people.
Yeah. I actually reached out to them, was like, some of y'all your tips and tricks. And it's just become their lifestyle.
Yeah. Go on the go. Those kids are the most cultured children.
I know.
They've lived such a cool life. I know, and they're so cool. 10 and 5. Yeah. Like, how cool is that?
It's so cool. But I will say it wasn't all glam. There were definitely times where my kids were just over it.
Yeah, they missed home.
Yeah, they wanted to be home.
They were kind of ready to come home.
Yeah.
Okay. One question before we take out trash.
Yeah.
What advice do you have to girls who want to be like you on social media?
Oh, wow. My one advice is don't be like me. Be like yourself.
I love that.
Yeah. I hate that when people, they'll look at someone and they'll think they need to be more like that. But actually, I believe what makes you grow is that you're showing your authentic self.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get it wrong too. They're like, I really like this person, so maybe if I
need to dress like her or act like her,
do that, then I'll get that same traction.
That's not how it
but
works.
People can read right through that and they see that it's just not who you are. Mm-hmm. So I love that advice.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura, you ready to take out some trash?
Let's take it out.
Okay, well, before we take out trash, this trash is sponsored by Bloody Buddy Cup. This is for my period girlies. I'm not one of them right now because I'm pregnant, but I've always wanted to try period cups, but they've always been a little intimidating to me.
That's what I use.
You use period cups?
I love them.
They've always been like in the back of my head, but I'm like, no, I'll just stick this like fake synthetic cotton in me that everyone tells me is toxic. But no, I'm going to start using a cup, and it's going to be the Bloody Buddy Cup. And let me tell you why. They have a 1-year money back guarantee, which everyone needs because you never know. You never know if you're going to like it, but they're designed for beginners. So they have an easy open technology. And if you have trouble with other cups, you're not going to have troubles with this cup because it is for beginners like me. They have different sizes because some vagines are bigger than others. You need multiple sizes. And the period cup can last up for 12 hours, which no tampon could ever do. So they are the ones that are bringing back period cups for everybody. If you have one already, get another one because you need it. Use code weeklytrash10 for 10% off at bloodybuddycup.com and get your blood in a cup. Okay, time for trash. What's your personal trash this week?
My personal trash?
Yeah, like what's happened to you this week?
Oh, I can't say that.
Oh, you can't?
Oh, no, I can't say that.
Is it because it has to do with filming?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. What other things? Have you eaten any good food? Have you watched any good shows?
Oh, you know what I watched? I watched the Murdaugh murders. Trials. Whatever that's called.
Yeah. Well, now the verdict's out and he's guilty.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
did I spoil that?
No, that's fine. I just watched it and it didn't say
because
he was convicted.
It was going on at that same time.
Okay.
So I think the documentary was released 2 weeks before the trial.
Okay.
2 or 3 weeks.
I literally watched I watched all of it yesterday.
The HBO or the Netflix?
The Netflix. Oh, because it's different?
There's two. So the Netflix really talks about his friends, the boating accident, and like all the murders around it.
Their family.
Yeah. The HBO one does a lot more interview with people in the town. And like just like outsider perspectives.
Cool.
I didn't finish the HBO one because I feel like once you watch one, it's really hard to watch the other because you know.
Yeah, you like already know the story.
Yeah, but people said HBO was better, so I wish I would have watched that one first.
Dang it. Yeah, same then.
But yeah, ugly looking men.
Oh, literally, that's the first thing I said to Connor. That's literally the first thing. I'm like, hey, that girl, because Paul was the one that was being abusive physically.
Yes.
To I don't remember her name. But she's gorgeous.
All of them. Southern belles.
Yeah. But you know why? It's because I guarantee that money, that power gave them confidence. And confidence can be attractive.
Totally.
Is attractive.
Totally.
And yeah, I thought even the dad was like,
oh, no.
What's going on
there?
So
gross.
Yeah. And it's not because they were ginger.
Yeah. We're not hating on gingers, okay?
They really didn't
They were really ugly.
Yeah.
I did also watch that this week. Yeah. What else?
What I don't know if this is trash. So I've actually been auditioning a lot.
Oh yeah. No, trash is good, bad, everything.
Okay. So I've been getting more into acting.
I love that.
Yeah. And I'm really excited about it. And I've actually been auditioning for like 6 months. And I just got casted for my very first film ever.
What is it? Where is it?
It's in LA. I actually leave next week for it.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm really excited. I leave next week and I play a wife.
Okay.
A woman. And I actually don't know how much I can say. But yeah, I've been auditioning like crazy. And this is the first film I've been casted in.
Has this always been a passion of yours?
It's always been a passion of mine. And I didn't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to start it. But that's with anything, right? Like you don't know what you're doing, but you just got to start it.
You just got to go.
And I'm really excited for this journey. I've always enjoyed entertaining. I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And
you're good at it.
Thank you. And I'm really excited.
How long is the filming process?
I'll be there for 5 days.
5 days. So it's quick.
Yes.
So it's going to be more like a Sundance film style.
Yeah, it's a short indie film.
Gotcha.
And then once it's filmed, they submit it to different film festivals.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I know. I'm really excited.
Are you going solo?
Yes.
Yeah. You got to focus. You're working.
Yes.
It's not a vacation.
Yeah.
You need to be in character.
Yeah.
Working.
And Connor and I talked about this because like I love social media and it will always be a huge part of me, but I really want to make a shift and join the acting industry so very badly.
Yeah.
And you got to start somewhere. So this is where I'm starting.
Oh,
and
you have
I'm
to
excited.
start somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, you see, any successful person starts in commercials, indie films. Like,
absolutely.
They're
soap operas.
You're not just going to get casted on like the #1 hit TV show. I mean, back in the day, sometimes that would happen. Like people would get casted in Grey's Anatomy, and then all of a sudden now they're like the star of Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is my first acting gig.
Yeah.
But that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm
excited for you.
Thanks.
That's really cool. My trash is my son got the world's worst haircut I've ever seen in my entire life.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Let me see it. Is it a bowl cut?
Oh, it's way worse than that.
No.
So I showed her the picture of what I was wanting. Just like a typical normal boy's haircut.
Yeah.
Like so. Like that's
so
that's
cute.
inspo. Okay.
Yeah. That's inspo.
This is what we got. So here's a video of it. He has 2 hard line parts.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. If you follow me on my personal, then you've already seen it. It's not great. It's not great. And I
would just buzz it.
Well, so I went today and we got it fixed.
Oh,
she
good.
basically just buzzed it.
Yeah.
He still has some hair up top, but it was like one of those things where the hair girl, it kept getting worse and worse. Like she did one thing and I was like, okay, I don't know. And I should have just stopped. I should have just like stopped trying to like fix it and just been like, we're going to leave.
Yeah.
And I just don't care.
Yeah.
But I thought I knew hair. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe if we just did this, or do you think we should do this? And she just kept trying new things, and we left and he looked heinous.
Shoot.
So that happened to me.
I'm sorry.
And there's nothing worse like when you get your nails done.
You'll have to tell me
it's
where
wrong.
you went after.
Oh, cookie cutters.
Oh, I've never even heard of
It's like
them.
where every little kid gets their hair done.
Oh,
they
it's cute. Cookie cutters.
Yeah, and it's like they sit in little trucks and stuff.
Oh,
but the
cute.
manager was amazing. She called me and she was like, come
Good.
in and we'll fix it. And they fixed it and it's great. And I'll go there again.
Yeah.
But it was, it wasn't
nightmare.
great. It wasn't great.
Those situations are always so awkward. Like, can you fix this? I'm
Well,
not happy.
And I had like the same rage that I have when I get my nails done and they're totally wrong and I don't say anything and I leave and I'm like, I can't believe I just paid $60 for these. Like I felt that same way looking at my son's hair. I'm like, I can't even look at you because it's making me angry because I paid for that. So I had to say something. And I wasn't going to say something, but I did.
Good.
I had to.
Good.
I went to dinner. I told you I went to dinner with Maddie Murphy, Bad Podcast.
Yeah.
That was super fun. It's been really nice to get advice and talk to somebody who's in podcasting.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything and I'm new and beginning and she's amazing. If you're watching or listening, you already know about Bad Podcast, but she just released some merch. So if you want to get merch, I'm just going to shout her out because she's been so awesome to me.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, I found out that I have a Reddit page about me. I refuse to look.
Good.
That's a boundary I've set for myself. I'll never look.
Good.
But it's made me very scared of who I accept on my personal page because I'm private on my personal.
Yeah.
And before I was kind of like, okay, as long as you're not like some like weird freak that I don't recognize or has like 0 followers, 0 following, like you just look
like
sketch.
Clearly a burner account. Yeah.
Like I've been pretty chill and I've just been like, and now I feel like the world's most judgmental human. It's like on Tinder when you're looking at profiles and you're like, no, like that is literally me. I'm like, no, you look like you could be a sociopath.
Would you always, are you always going to keep it on private?
I think so because I want to be known for like my podcast, not my personal life.
Yeah.
Not like my kids and my family. And I don't know what's on the Reddit page. Nobody tell me. Don't send me pictures. I don't want to know. But if it's about like my personal life and my family and my kids, that's like really icky and like gross. And I'm like, I don't want that. So now I'm just like petrified. Every time I see a new request, I'm like, I have like 40 requests that I haven't accepted because I'm terrified that they're one of the creepers that are secretly a horrible person talking on Reddit.
I requested today, so I'm
Did
not
you?
the creeper.
Okay, well, I'll accept it today. I'll accept it immediately. I like don't even, it like gives me anxiety when I look at it because I'm like, you're one of those Reddit people trying to just come for me so you can take screenshots of my kids and post on Reddit and say they're ugly.
Isn't that so interesting?
Like
that I'm always like, who is the time
to
do
has
this?
The time?
Just like the Haley and the Selena drama.
Oh my gosh.
Like, who has the time to dig all of this up?
Like deep dive.
Yes.
Dissect
but also keep
every
doing it because
thing.
it's so entertaining.
Yeah, right? Like my For You page is just full of it.
I know.
Yeah.
Same.
Well, that gets us into pop culture trash.
Love it.
Which I do need to talk about Haley and Selena, but also talks about kids on social media.
Yeah.
Did you see the TikTok mom influencer
I did.
her kid got taken away by CPS?
Yeah, we're actually mutuals on
Really?
social media. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell the story for those who don't know, and then we'll kind of talk about it. So let's see, her name is Savannah Glenben.
I don't know her last name, but yeah, Savannah.
She did a video with her husband, and they wrapped their son in saran wrap because he was like getting into stuff. They thought it was funny. He was laughing and giggling. But if you take the pictures out of context, they're pretty disturbing. Have you seen the video?
I actually not seen the video.
So
Yikes.
it's not great. It's pretty not.
So
good.
are they putting him somewhere?
They were throwing him around the bed, like
no.
making jokes like, "Oh, you're stuck, you can't move."
Yeah.
And that's actually extremely dangerous, saran
Yeah.
wrap. You could suffocate, you could overheat.
Yeah.
And it just is not a good look. I know parents make mistakes. We're not perfect, but this is one that really made me feel icky.
Yeah.
A lot of people felt that way too, and they called CPS, and he actually got taken away. He is around 2 years old, and right now they're fighting to get him back. They're saying that it was taken out of context.
So did they still not have him back yet? Like to this day? Wow.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's wild. What are your thoughts on mommy talk? Because you don't post your kids a ton, but you do.
I do once in a while. I do. The actual main reason I don't is because I don't want them to always feel like they have to perform.
Oh yeah, I see that.
It's like if it's natural and we're taking a picture, then great. Or if it's natural and we're doing a video, then great. But in the past, I would try to make formative skits with my kids. It would end horribly every time. They didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I cannot do this to my kids. Like, I cannot. I don't want that relationship with them. I don't want them to feel like they have to perform because mommy wants to go viral. Yeah. It's just stupid. Not only that, but I also want to protect them. Totally. Like, there could be stuff that they don't want me, and they can't tell me, like, oh, I actually don't like that video of me.
Well, they don't really understand the concept of what it means when the video goes out there.
Exactly. And I would say videos are very rare. It's more photos that I do. But yeah, I think that people have become, I don't know how to, I have a hard time sometimes with kids because they're making money. Yeah. They're making off of that. So I always want to know, are you paying your children? I have accounts for my kids.
Are you putting money aside for their college and whatever they may want to do down the road?
Yeah. I just I don't know. Some videos are more eerie than others, but that one's definitely more eerie.
Well, 1,000%. There are so many mommy bloggers who would never in a million years do this. This is next level. Like, it is. Videos of your kids, okay, don't eat the candy till I get back. That's not this. Yeah. This is a form of reckless child abuse.
Absolutely.
And I think CPS taking them is super sad for multiple reasons. As someone who knows the foster care system, there are kids who are actually getting abused, who are actually in dangerous situations, and they're getting taken away, and this is taking away from those kids.
I'm curious to know what state she's in, because some states take it, Utah takes it very seriously.
Let me see. I bet I could find out.
But I do think sometimes parents don't think, and I'd be curious to know, was she actually doing that, or did she do that because she thought it'd be a funny video?
Well, that's the thing. It wasn't to be oh, this is a punishment for a kid. It was supposed to be a funny video.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You mainly did that to create the video. It wasn't natural. You weren't already just doing it.
True.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
I'm curious to know which one was it.
I know what you're saying. Yes.
Was it planned? We're going to wrap so-and-so in saran wrap today and make a joke out of it.
This is what she said. She insists that her son was at no point upset. The video was skewed in a way and resulted in people thinking we were abusing our child. But he was laughing and smiling, and it was just a funny thing. Hank, her husband, did it because Gunnar was getting into the stove that day and tried putting a fork in a socket. Mm-hmm. Hank playfully wrapped him in cling wrap, also known as saran wrap, and he had room to move, which doesn't really look like he had room to move, but he looked like a little cucumber, and we thought it was funny. At no point was he in distress or crying. We would never, ever hurt our son. He is the best thing that has ever happened to us. So it's sad that, he got taken away, but I hope that this is, a little wake-up call to other people who make content with their kids,
Yeah.
that you need to be more aware and more careful of what you're doing.
I learned that.
Yeah. You learned that with the RSV thing. Yeah. Like it's your kids. Yeah. And I think that's one thing that as a society, we all rally behind is like protecting children. And I think sometimes we get a little much into people's space about it. Like I had 2 girls on last week from Codependent Podcast, and they post about their kids, and they've had people come for them being like, you're a horrible mom because you post about your kids. And I don't think that's right. You should never tell somebody they're a horrible mom for posting their kids or whatever, because at the end of the day, they love their kids more than the stranger does.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do think it's good that we, at the end of the day, all have other kids' backs. Like we just want the best for them. We want to protect them, because this wasn't playful content. This was pushing a boundary that was too far.
Definitely. The outcome is kind of crazy though.
Yeah.
Just from a video.
Yeah.
You can get your kid taken away.
Well, and when you have millions of followers on TikTok, I mean, it's crazy to me that like didn't even cross their mind. Like maybe people are going to take this the wrong way.
I know.
You know, I think you get so invested in TikTok and it's like a play world to you. It's not real.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh shit, this is real. Yeah. Like people are watching, real people, and they're going to do something about whatever I post.
Yeah.
More TikTok stuff that's all over TikTok is the Vanderpump Rules drama.
Yeah. I know nothing about that.
Which you know nothing, but yet you know everything because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I had never watched the show. I'm a housewife girly, so I definitely know who Lisa Vanderpump is.
Yeah.
But the Vanderpump show I thought was canceled. I didn't even know it was like still going on.
Yeah, me neither.
But for those who don't know, there has been a cheating allegations. Not allegations. It's been a fact that it did happen. But basically we have Ariana, who was dating Tom, and Tom cheated on Ariana with Raquel, and Raquel and Ariana are best friends, and it's this whole thing. Raquel has a black eye. She has a restraining order against another cast member. It's a whole thing. If you want like the juice, if you want the nitty gritty, there are many podcasts that are talking about it right now. I am no expert.
It's great publicity for them right now.
Yeah, all I know is that Vanderpump Rules is never going to get canceled because now they have so much drama.
If their views were low, it's high.
No,
it's
and I think they were. I think they were not doing, like, I thought the show was canceled. I didn't even know it was still going on.
God.
And now it's everywhere. It has replaced the Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez
For
drama,
You page.
Which, did you see that Selena Gomez commented and like kind of came out with a little bit of a, let's see, let me find if I can find her.
No.
Yes, she commented on, okay, it's not pulling up on my iPad.
On a TikTok or Instagram?
She commented on a TikTok earlier this week.
What?
Pull it up. And she said, let's find the exact thing. She said, because people have obviously been coming for Hailey, making these crazy assumptions, which some of them I agree, really freaking weird. The tattoos, really freaking weird.
Yeah.
But also like, how did it all started from eyebrows? Like, what? Like,
I know.
What is going on?
Yeah.
But she comments on, somebody had posted a comment on her TikTok. She deleted the comment because I guess it was like too far, too mean. And then she responded to them saying, "Thank you. And I love you all so much. I'm deeply grateful for each and every one of you humans. You make me unbelievably happy, but my heart has been heavy and I only want good for everyone. All my love." Let's see. "All my love. My heart has been heavy. Please be kinder and consider others' mental health. My heart has been heavy and I only want what's good for everyone."
And then she deleted that?
She kept that up, but she deleted all of the comments that were like sticking up for her.
Oh, okay.
And Selena kind of bugs me. I don't know like what it is.
I'm so happy you said that.
I've always said this. I've always said that Selena reminds me of that person. It's kind of like a martyrer.
Oh my God. I literally was telling Connor this yesterday.
Yes. Okay.
Or it's almost like always the victim.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I watched her documentary.
Love her, but
I watched her documentary and I felt very connected to it because I was like, she has a lot of personality traits that like I could see myself getting in a depressed, deep, dark headspace like she did.
Totally
get it. But she has this mentality of just playing a victim.
Yeah.
And at some point, you're not a victim.
It's even the tone.
Yes.
It's how it's said.
Yes.
And I can't mimic it.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy that you said that because 1,000%.
And I think people are so diehard, like obsessed with her that like she can do no wrong. And she's so good at playing like the nice girl, right?
Yeah.
Like commenting on this post and saying, guys, love one another, blah, blah, blah. But okay, if you really want to make it stop, then say, Hailey Bieber is not copying me.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
No.
She said, I'm thinking about people's mental health.
Yes.
Be good. Like, I'm the bigger person. I'm the better person because
Right.
I'm stepping up now and telling everyone to stop being mean.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for saying
that's not the same thing as squashing a rumor.
No,
like,
it's not.
And I want to like kind of understand it because if my ex was married to a girl who now people are comparing her, copying me, like a part of me would be like, yeah, go get her. Like, ew. But at the same time, that was 6-7 years ago.
I know. Like sometimes I feel for Hailey because
Like,
it's like still brought up.
Yes.
But also, do we not think it's weird that Justin never says like, just so everyone knows, I'm in love with Hailey. I'm over Selena. Can we just move on?
Yes.
He's never, ever when this comes up, he never says anything.
And then on his birthday posts.
Yes.
Every photo, he's like smiling, having a great time. Zoom in on his one picture with Hailey and he's pissed.
Yes.
She's going to hug him. He's not even acknowledging her.
It's so weird.
Like he's trying to like feed the narrative.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing?
Well, I bet they're making so much money off of it.
Oh,
so.
I bet. But they are. But that's the thing. Like, is money really like a factor for them anymore? Like, do they even care at this point? They have so much of it. And I said in a couple of episodes back how I wish Call Her Daddy would have had Justin on instead of Hailey.
Oh, yeah.
Because when Call Her Daddy had Hailey on, it was all about Justin and Selena, basically.
Yeah.
But neither one of those people were there to talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's always like Hailey has to speak for Justin.
Yeah, like why
or Selena has to speak for Justin.
Yeah.
How about Justin speaks for Justin and says, Hailey's my wife. I love her so much. These are facts. This is true.
Yeah.
Selena was great. I loved her too, but now I don't. I love my wife.
Absolutely. I told Connor that. I said, if this was ever the situation, I'd be like, why the hell are you not saying anything? Because obviously Justin, in the celebrity realm, he's definitely more of an A-lister than Hailey is.
Totally.
So what he says has, and even the situation has a bigger impact than what Hailey would say. So yeah, I think it's eerie.
No, it's, he has issues though. Like he's like a victim of childhood fame.
Yeah.
Like he got famous so young. Mm-hmm. He's kind of been through the ringer. I'm sure he's seen a lot of things. I'm sure he's dealt with a lot of things.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like you have a platform. Can you please like speak up and just like be good? Like just do something good for your wife.
Yeah. Seriously. I'm so curious to know what she's going through. Yeah.
Eaten alive.
Yeah.
So yeah. But somebody made a joke. I think it was on TikTok or it was on a podcast. Somebody was like, I think the person that's most happy about this Vanderpump Rules stuff is Hailey Bieber.
Oh no.
Like Hailey Bieber should be thanking the Vanderpump Rules family because this is literally taken over the For You page. Kind of speaking of Call Her Daddy a little bit. Did you watch the Call Her Daddy episode podcast? Do you ever listen to Call Her Daddy?
No, you know what? You want to know when I listened to it is before
she split
before
up.
It was single. Yeah, I will always listen to it when what's her name when they were
Sophia.
together. Yeah, Sophia. That's when I listened.
Do you listen to Sophia with an F?
No, I don't.
Because now she has her podcast.
Yeah,
and Alex Cooper has hers. But Cole Sprouse was on her podcast.
Oh my gosh, I've seen so many jokes about that.
Okay, I listened to it before you came. He's so like intellectual and like really good at like articulating his words. Yeah. He's one of those people that if he sat across from me, I'd feel so dumb. I would feel so dumb. And he would probably think I was the dumbest like valley girl, yeah, totally. Like,
I'm not gonna listen to it.
He's so good at articulating his words, but almost kind of in like a douchey, I'm better than you way.
Yeah. Yeah, like I saw like shots of him like smoking a cigarette. And even like how he was sitting and like his unbuttoned, just like,
oh my gosh, yeah.
According to speculation. Yeah. I don't even know.
But I will say his story is really crazy. I didn't know that he doesn't have any contact with his mom. His mom lost all rights to them when they were younger.
So who's
their
adopted?
Dad? No, his mom and dad were divorced when they were 1. Mm-hmm. And his mom was pushing the fame, the acting, because she needed money. And it wasn't like in a way like I'm going to exploit my kids. It was like we need to pay our bills.
That reminds me of Jeanette McCurdy.
Yes. Yeah. Like you guys are twins. Twins make great money in this world because of like,
and they're adorable.
They're adorable.
Yeah.
And she just was obviously has a lot of demons with, he kind of hinted that it was like drugs and alcohol and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But she was extremely irresponsible with the money that they were making. And at one point the dad had to step in and they went to court and the dad got the rights, and they haven't talked to their mom. Like every once in a while she'll
That's
message them
crazy.
but yeah, I had no idea.
That's so sad.
And then he shares a story how he lost his virginity at 14 years old.
Did you see when they showed pictures of what he looked like when he was 14?
Literally the hair.
Yeah.
The mop.
They literally are babies.
Babies.
They are babies. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going to spoil it if you haven't listened to the podcast episode of them, but his pickup line to have sex with this girl
Oh God.
was, "Are you DTF?" That is what he said. And the girl was like, "What?"
I want to know how old the girl was.
And he was like, he said she was 16 or
Okay.
like he said that she was older. So I'm assuming 16.
Yeah.
Cause like what 18-year-old or 17-year-old is hanging out with a 14-year-old?
hope
Like
none.
that looks like that. Like he had to
Yeah.
have been like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And she was like, "What?" And he was like, "Down to fuck." Like, ew. So cringy.
Especially
so
because
icky.
Disney Channel is so
PG.
naive and PG
Yeah.
and just so innocent.
Yeah.
And then you hear that. That's hilarious.
Yes. But
Well,
it
it clearly worked.
clearly. But then he said after that, he was like, "Yeah, I could never be the guy that sleeps with a ton of girls." Like,
That's cool.
so yeah, he's an interesting character. He's a very interesting person. But I think you kind of would be if your whole life you've been an actor, like literally since you were 1.
Yeah.
He's very like an old soul in a kind of a way.
Yeah, no, he for sure is. I wonder how old he is now.
Oh, I could tell you. Cole Sprouse. I believe they're 30.
Really?
Let me see. How old is Cole Sprouse? 30 years old.
Wow.
That's right. And he says him and Dylan talk every day.
Oh,
which I love
cute.
that.
Yeah.
I love that they still have that twin connection.
Yeah.
Okay. Cara Delevingne comes to Utah for rehab.
Mm-hmm.
The famous rehab here in Utah.
So close
it's
to
just
my
in
house.
Orem.
So close to my house.
Yeah. It's called, why is nothing pulling up on the iPad? I have to do it on my phone. It's
The Cirque Lodge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. My sister used to work there.
No way.
Yeah.
So funny story, because Lindsay Lohan's gone there.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. Lindsay Lohan, Mary-Kate Olsen, Demi Moore,
Mm-hmm.
Chris Klein, Richie Sambora. Don't know who that is. But yeah, a lot of people have gone there. It's like $20,000 to $50,000 a month.
Yeah.
When I first got married, you're like, where's this going? I went to this rehab because I was addicted to sex. No, we needed a table, like a dining table, and so I went on KSL, and it was this person was saying they were selling a table, and it was this place,
The Cirque Lodge.
The Cirque Lodge was selling this table. I didn't know what this place was, had no idea, and I'm like, yeah, we'll take it. Like, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Pick it up. I finally realized like this is the place Lindsay Lohan went to rehab. So I was convinced when I first got married that Lindsay Lohan had eaten dinner at my dinner table before I ever did. And I like painted it. I made it all nice.
Your dinner table is worth millions now.
Millions. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it.
No.
I'm pissed.
You shouldn't have.
I just thought I was picking it up from
Lindsay
some like
has eaten here.
like truly she has, or she's played cards. Like
she's done something. Walked past it.
She has seen it.
Something's
She
happened.
has looked at it. She's smelled it. She's been in the same presence as my dining table, my old dining table. But your sister worked there?
Yeah, my sister taught yoga there.
Okay.
But she could never disclose
who
it
sure.
was.
I'm sure.
But I'm like, I'm your sister. And she wouldn't budge. I'm like, come on.
Give me something.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cara Delevingne finally got the help that she very much needed. She said when she turned 30, it was finally time for her to like grow up. And she'd kind of always been in this like crazy lifestyle of drugs, partying, drinking.
Good for her.
And it finally hit her that she needed a change. It's when she saw these pictures. Did you ever see these viral pictures of her on the bench?
Yeah, I did. Well, and there's a video.
Margot Robbie is like crying.
Yeah.
Because she's like trying to talk to her.
Yeah.
Telling her she needs help. And she's like, cuckoo.
Well, there's like a video of her too. Like by the bus
totally
stop, like
out
acting
of it.
like a
totally out of it. So she's doing the 12-step program, and she says, you know, like being an addict, you don't just all of a sudden stop being an addict. So she's working through it, but very happy for her that she is working on herself. And yeah. And I also like am so curious about this lodge, like $20,000 to $50,000 a month. Like,
what are you doing for them?
what? Yeah. Like what?
Why is it so expensive?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Cause it's not that nice looking.
No, it's not.
Like it kind of looks kind of old.
Yeah.
And like gross. It kind of reminds me of like the cabin that you went to for a girls' camp.
Yeah.
Like
my guess is they just must have like really good therapists or
like ew.
Educational.
Like that looks.
Is that on their website?
Yes.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Like I'm confused.
Interesting.
Like I don't know.
Well, lucky them.
I would prefer to go somewhere with like a beach or something.
You know what else it might be too? I wonder if a lot of celebrities like to go there because it's less paparazzi.
Yeah, there's not as much
area.
media because
yeah.
they're away from Hollywood and all of that.
Yeah, it might be that too.
But I feel like there's a place in Park City that's like nicer. I just feel like this place looks gross. This looks like a place for bad teenagers.
It does. It really does.
Like the place that Paris Hilton went.
Yeah.
What was that place called? That was in Provo.
Oh.
It was like a place for bad teens. Let me find it.
Oh.
Provo.
Don't. I know the name of this.
Provo bad teen.
Oh my God.
Paris Hilton. I'm just typing in all these random words.
No, because my mom would take kids there sometimes. If you can't find it.
Oh, it's Provo Canyon School. That's what it's called.
No.
That's what it says.
No.
The Provo Canyon School.
No. There's something else up there.
But yeah.
Or it's like a jail for kids.
Yeah. Well, okay, there's like a place where they like kidnap you in the middle of the night.
What?
And they take you and it's like, I want to say it's like past Santaquin.
Wait, what?
Okay. Utah is crazy.
They kidnap children?
Yes, Utah. Like with the parents knowledge. Like, have you seen Outer Banks?
Yes.
Have you seen the newest season?
No.
Okay, well there's a part where a kid gets like taken.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say who, I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, thanks.
But a kid gets taken because they're bad and like the parents are fully aware. And it's like really like eerie to watch because these grown men are like taking this minor and you're like watching the parents being like, I'm sorry, but it's gonna be good for you. And you're like, what? Let me see. But also those kids on Outer Banks, like if they were my kids, I'd lock them in a freaking tunnel as well. Like, they'd be put in a freaking tower. Yeah. Like, sorry, you can come out when you're 18.
Yeah.
Like you can't just keep vanishing. Like, I'm gonna go find gold, mom. Like fuck off. No, you're not. Like, go back to school. Like, I could not watch the show because I'm like, this is the disrespect, towards your parents that literally feed you and put money on the table, bacon on the table for you, and you're just shitting on it to go find gold.
Amen.
I couldn't. As a mother, it was like, I was fuming. I was like, Bentley? Even though she wasn't watching with me, obviously, because that'd be so inappropriate.
You will never.
Like, you will never can leave me. Okay.
The gold that you'll find is at Thanksgiving Point.
Truly.
In the museum.
Go look for it. Go find some. Yeah, I could not. Okay. It's time for Trash Topic Can, which means you are going to pick a topic out of this trash can.
Okay.
And we're both going to answer it.
Oh, fun.
Because there's no reality TV trash because your TV show's not out. So I have nothing on reality TV to recap. Also, there's no Housewives. So that too.
Oh, there's some Tootsie Rolls in here.
Do you watch The Bachelor? Oh, yeah.
No.
The last girls, they threw away real garbage in here. I'm like, not a garbage can. But I get why you thought it was because it is a literal garbage can.
Your dream celebrity friend.
Ooh.
Jenna Ortega. 1,000%.
Wait, from
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I love her.
Really?
You know what's so weird is that, and it just, like, I know she's, like, significantly younger than me.
Yeah.
But after watching Wednesday, that's like what inspired me to like, Kate, I really want to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
I see.
I love her. I feel like she carries herself so professionally and clearly loves what she does.
She's really good at it.
Yeah. And she
gets into character very well.
Yeah.
Did you see her at what award show was it? With
what's her Audrey
name?
Plaza.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What was that?
It wasn't
what
the
award
Grammys.
Show was that?
It was a smaller award show.
Oh, was it the Saga Awards? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting that's who you pick.
Absolutely. I just want to like sit down and just be like, what's like your process of doing what you do?
You're much more like soft spoken and just like chill than I expected.
Oh, is that a good thing?
Yeah, like I told you that when you came in, I was like expecting you to be like, hey, let's go, let's twerk, like, you know,
let's twerk,
and you're just like so like chill,
sweet.
Like you like are so LA. Like,
oh no, oh
like,
god,
go like get a little coffee at the coffee shop. Read like, do you read books?
Yes.
Yeah, you look like someone who reads books.
Oh hell yeah,
like paper books.
Well, I listen to Audible.
Okay.
I wish I would, but I just like don't know what it is. I want to get better at it. Yeah. But Audible is just so much more convenient. I kind of want to get a
Kindle. I want to start with a Kindle.
Good.
With the headphones where it plays I can like listen to them talking, but I can follow
Read along. Yeah.
Like that's baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby
we can't
steps.
just like go to the library and buy a book.
Yeah, no. Okay, what about a male friend? What male friend would you want? Because I'm still shocked by your answer.
Really, by Jenna Ortega?
Yeah.
My male friend. Oh, My male
You have to be careful because they can't be too hot because you don't want them to tempt you.
Yeah, definitely not.
We need to stay in our marriages.
Yeah.
So maybe pick a gay guy.
I love, oh God, a male, Adam Sandler.
Oh, I agree.
love him.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, 1,000%
For
Adam
sure,
Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
He's funny.
I just feel like he just rolls with whatever the universe is. He doesn't give any F's. He's gonna create what he wants to create. And if people think it's funny, great. And if not, then great. Like, he just doesn't care. And I just think it's so awesome. I love his style.
I think I've loved every movie he's been in.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know a movie where I'm like, eh.
They're
and
just like
Murder
good.
Mystery 2 is coming out soon. And I'm so excited about it.
I know.
Yeah.
I think Jennifer Aniston could be a fun person to be friends with.
Oh, she'd be so fun. I feel like I'd be really intimidated by her.
I feel like I'd be really jealous of her, actually. So
yeah.
Maybe not.
I'd be like, oh, like, how old are you?
Like,
and you look like that.
You're better than me
yeah.
at everything. And what? I feel like I would pick, like, someone funny that could make me laugh all the time. Like
Jennifer Lawrence.
I know. I think Jennifer Lawrence to me is funny, but, like, so sarcastic that I feel like we would never be laughing. We would just constantly be, like, blowing, like, not,
I gotcha.
just like being mean to each other type of thing.
Yes.
The kind of friendship where you're constantly just like being a dick to each other. And it's like funny for other people, but like you guys aren't laughing.
Yeah.
You know?
I get it.
So I feel like maybe like Amy Schumer.
Really? Really?
But also I don't think she would like me. I think she wouldn't like me. So maybe not. I don't know.
I think Amy Schumer would love you, but I don't think you'd like Amy Schumer. She can get pretty, like, too far, I think.
True.
But I guess that's what makes her funny.
But I don't know. Freak. Adam Sandler is a great choice.
Yeah. What about Kirsten Wiig?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She'd be so fun.
She would be super fun.
Yeah.
Same with Amy Poehler.
Or, like, Melissa McCarthy or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I think.
Fun group.
Yeah. Because they're just, like, funny, fun, happy girls.
Yeah.
They're not, like.
And they seem, like, real to me.
Yeah.
Like, not just, like.
Yes.
Not like you're perfect.
Yes. No, like your typical Hollywood perfection. Everything's great. No, they're real.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Those are great answers.
What about your male?
Oh.
Cole Sprouse. I'm just kidding.
Literally, he would hate me so much. Like, he would be the worst friend ever.
Oh my God.
Male friend would have to be. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of like my favorite gay actor.
Yeah.
What's his name? Schitt's Creek.
Oh my God, I love him.
Oh,
my God.
His name? I need to look it up.
He's gorgeous.
His dad is like a big actor.
Yeah.
Dan Levy.
Yeah.
Dan Levy.
He's gorgeous.
I think it would be really fun.
Yeah.
If he was his character on Schitt's Creek.
But you know what? I've seen him in interviews off of it, and he is somewhat like
then
actually
I'll take
like
it.
very similar. Less the voice, like how he talks.
Right.
But very much the personality.
Alexis.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he would be a ball.
Yeah,
I would love that.
Yeah, he would.
Well, Whitney, thanks for coming on Weekly Trash.
Thank you, and thanks for the jelly beans.
Of course.
They're delicious.
You could have as many as you'd like. This was so fun.
Taking the cup home.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see your show, and I'm excited to hopefully see your movie.
Yes. Yeah.
You're just a freaking TV woman now. What the heck? But yeah, you guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for taking out trash with me. Everyone go get a bloody cup. Fill your cup with blood. And follow us on YouTube because we're on YouTube. You want to see Whitney's beautiful face? There you go. Go on YouTube and have the best weekend. And don't forget to take out your trash. Bye, everybody.